10 highly anticipated electric cars this 2022. The popularity of electric vehicles is going to get bigger this 2022. It will boost even more with the introduction of new models and varieties of electric vehicles, and people are excited about the features and its specifics. Quite a few car manufacturers are vowed to go all electric or at least have a massive electric vehicle lineup by the end of this decade. You can find affordable electric cars, plug-in hybrids, electric SUVs, or pickup trucks on the market. To make it a lot easier for you to choose, in this video, we will introduce the 10 most anticipated cars of 2022. Number 10. Audi A6 E-TRON. Audi A6 E-TRON was unveiled last year at Auto Shanghai 2021 and is resolutely pushing ahead with its evolution towards electric mobility. Audi will establish itself as the forerunner of an innovative family of fully electric production cars. The four-door Audi A6 E-TRON concept with the introduction of a new architecture technology, the Premium Platform Electric, or PPE. Audi also represents an entirely new design concept. The only thing it has in common with the current A6 is its dimensions. Originally designed as a sportback, its lines are an obvious reflection of the systematic advancement of Audi's current design language. Audi A6 E-TRON is expected to boast a range of more than 700 kilometers based on the WLTP standard in the future. And the most powerful members of the family will sprint from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in less than 4 seconds. The flat headlights and taillights are slim and flush with the overall composition of the lines. Digital matrix LED and digital OLED technology make it possible to achieve maximum brightness and a wide range of features even with a minimal surface area, while at the same time offering customizable light signatures. Those LED. Number 9. Mercedes-Benz EQE. Mercedes-Benz EQE sedan is a smaller, albeit similarly distinctive version of the Mercedes EQS. Both models basically represent electrified alternatives to the brand's conventional E-Class and S-Class models. The EQE's slippery bodywork and spacious cabin share styling cues with the larger EQS. And it's available with equally impressive features, including a screen that extends across the full width of the instrument panel called the Hyperscreen. The electric Mercedes is expected to have a driving range of over 300 miles as well as fast charging capabilities that allow it to charge its battery from 10 to 80% in about 30 minutes. The single-motor, rear-drive EQE 300 will debut first with 288 horsepower, but a more powerful variant with dual motors and all-wheel drive will follow. Inside, the EQE combines an elegant design with rich materials and appears to provide generous passenger space and cubby storage. The environment looks exponentially more futuristic with the highlight of the EQE's infotainment system, the Hyperscreen, measuring 56 inches long and consists of 3 separate screens behind a single sweeping pane of glass. Number 8. Volkswagen ID.5. Volkswagen revealed the ID.5, a smaller, sporty version of its landmark ID.4 electric SUV that will only be available in Europe. It's the latest vehicle to join Volkswagen's growing family of electric vehicles, with the company aiming for a 2035 deadline to stop selling gas-powered vehicles on its continent. The entry-level ID.5 will be equipped with a single rear-wheel drive motor with an output of 174 horsepower and a 77 kWh battery pack enabling over 320 miles of range. ID.5 features will be improved over the ID.4, which includes an updated voice assistant that is now learning-enabled with online access to information from the cloud. The vehicle will also be equipped with Volkswagen's Car2X communication to improve safety and data collection, data from compatible vehicles in the Volkswagen fleet, and signals from infrastructure within a radius of up to 800 meters can be locally interpreted in a fraction of a second, enabling driver alerts about dangerous areas, accidents, and stationary traffic. Number 7. Toyota bZ4X. Toyota is introducing its first fully electric vehicle, the Toyota BZ4X. Developed jointly with Subaru, the BZ4X is a compact SUV that is slightly longer than the current RAV4. Its decent-looking specs are a testament to Toyota's taking on a modern electric which likely finds the power output and estimated driving range totally sufficient. The front-wheel drive BZ4X is powered by a single electric motor at the front axle with a power output of 150 kilowatt, which equates to 201 horsepower. The instant torque from the electric motor should provide sprightly acceleration from a stop given its 232-pound curb weight. The center stack is a natural focal point up front with a touchscreen that is wide. Under the screen is a panel reserved for climate functions composed of a mix between haptic controls and a few toggles for often used features like temperature, fan speed, and fan direction. In front of the driver is a new shroudless digital display that constitutes the BZ4X's instrument panel. Number 6. Tesla Cybertruck. When Tesla Cybertruck was announced way back in November of 2019, Tesla's futuristic electric pickup truck definitely caused a global sensation with a wild styling, claims of impressive capability, fantastic range, and some frankly ridiculous features. This electric car is definitely too good to be true. 3 versions of the Cybertruck will be offered: base single-motor rear-wheel drive, dual-motor all-wheel drive, and tri-motor all-wheel drive models, which projected ranges of 60 miles per hour in 250 to 500 miles respectively. The goal was an electric truck that can tow, haul, go far, and handle like a sports car. The interior of the Cybertruck is full of unconventional design cues and unique touches. The cabin is large with seating for 6 below a massive panoramic sunroof with a minimalist design language with few buttons and knobs, and a low dashboard allows for expansive visibility. As we've come to expect from Tesla, a large infotainment screen sits front and center and will likely control many of the vehicle's functions, including climate control and navigation. Number 5. Polestar 3. After the first teaser release of the Polestar 3 electric vehicle SUV, the company also announced that it will build the vehicle in the United States. The first Polestar SUV will hit the production line at the end of the year. Volvo Cars is a large shareholder of the company, so the Polestar SUVs benefits from its technologies and the financial and industrial synergies. The Polestar 3 will share its platform and battery with the next generation 2022 Volvo XC90's electric sibling. It'd be the upcoming SPA2 platform but with a skateboard chassis and a different floor assembly. The Polestar 3 should be an enthusiast-oriented model developed with a strong focus on performance and is developing a new P10 motor for powering the rear wheels of its future EVs, which can deliver up to 450 kilowatts, 603 horsepower. The company can use it in AWD models by combining it with a front motor, and in that case, it can achieve up to 650 kilowatt, 871 horsepower of combined power output. Number 4. Genesis GV60. The Genesis GV60 is an all-new, all-electric subcompact luxury SUV. It shares many components with the forthcoming Hyundai Ioniq 5 and Kia EV6. But the GV60 adapts many of Genesis' styling traits that include an oversized grille and doubled stripped headlights and taillights. The clamshell-style hood is a nice touch and neatly integrated rear spoiler. All GV60s have the same 77.4 kilowatt-hour battery pack, with base cars featuring a single electric motor on the rear axle providing 225 horsepower. This version of the GV60 will have an estimated maximum range of 280 miles on a single charge. As with pretty much every EV on sale today, all-wheel drive is available, with the GV60 adding a second motor to the front axle. The combined output between the two motors stands at 314 horsepower. With an extra motor using up the same size battery pack's juice, the range falls to 249 miles. Genesis is focusing on sustainable manufacturing processes for its new EV. As a result, some of the GV60's interior panels, including the seats and armrest, are covered in synthetic leather. The seat inlays and parts of the door card are made from fibers that are harvested from recycled plastic bottles and fishnets. Number 3. Fisker Ocean. The Fisker Ocean is an upcoming all-electric 5-passenger small SUV from famed automotive designer Henrik Fisker. Fisker is known for his sensational sports car creations, including the BMW Z8, Aston Martin DB9, and his own short-lived Fisker Karma plug-in hybrid luxury sedan. While most electric vehicles at this price are really closer to hatchbacks than crossovers, the Fisker Ocean's dimensions suggest a true SUV profile. The base sport model will have 275 horsepower with 250 miles of range on a full charge, while the Ultra will be equipped with dual motors and all-wheel drive to develop a 540 horsepower with an estimated range of 340 miles. On the battery side, the Ocean's pack will have more than 80 kilowatt-hour of capacity. While you can always charge at home, the Ocean is also equipped with a DC fast charging plug for filling up the pack on road trips. Number 2. Cadillac Lyriq. The Cadillac Lyriq is the brand's first all-electric vehicle and the vanguard of a bunch of new electric vehicles from the parent company, General Motors. This electric luxury midsize SUV introduces a new generation of battery technology, dynamic styling, and Cadillac's latest technology features. Cadillac Lyriq comes with a rear-wheel drive and has a 100 kilowatt battery pack. This combination supplies 340 horsepower and more than 300 miles of range. A dual-motor, all-wheel drive Lyriq version will be available for upcoming years. GM developed a new electric vehicle platform and battery design, and the Lyriq is the first model to use it. The design contains fewer rare earth materials than current GM batteries and is less complex to manufacture. Cadillac is also working on battery enhancements to combat the traditional reduction of range that EVs experience in cold weather. Lyriq will feature a Super Cruise system which allows for hands-free driving on the highway under certain conditions and an automated parking system that can be activated from outside the car. Number 1. Subaru Solterra. The Subaru Solterra is an all-new and all-electric SUV. Similar in size to the Subaru Forester, the Solterra has a more car-like appearance than other SUVs while retaining semi-rugged features and capabilities. The Solterra produces the equivalent of 215 horsepower and about 250 pound-feet of torque. The company projects 220 miles of range on a single charge, which is on the low end for base model electric vehicles this size, along with the ability to charge from empty to 80% in about an hour using a DC fast charging station. Like many electric vehicles, the Solterra makes an instant impression inside. It has interesting textures such as a denim-like cloth dashboard, soft plastic touchpoints, and a glossy piano black center console and touchscreen area. From the driver's seat, the steering wheel and forward digital display screen are housed in a futuristic-looking design that feels like a cockpit of a fighter jet. There is also an optional 12.3-inch center screen that uses the latest version of the Toyota audio multimedia system. Another tech feature that comes with every Solterra is EyeSight, the suite of driver safety aids including adaptive cruise, forward collision mitigation, and lane keeping assistant. Let us know what your thoughts are by commenting below. Hope you like and enjoy this video. If you haven't done so, please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified for more informative automobile videos like this. Thanks for watching.